Hello.
And we're live.
Excellent.
Is it
Yeah.
really loud in in your office? I can hear myself
Hold on.
in my in my my deep baritone.
Hold on. Is that better?
Uh, yeah,
Yeah, I had my speaker or my mic was right next to the speaker.
mm, we're good now. So, what are you working on today?
I'm going to continue working on the room thing. So I'm just modeling some stuff out for it. Um, Pretty cool little usable space when I'm done here.
Oh, Todd, we got an instant like on our on our live stream. Somebody came in and immediately liked it. They didn't even know what we were talking about today.
That's the way it
Mm.
should be.
Hey, Stone. Stone's here. I did tweet. I tweeted it out today
Did you?
that we were streaming. Like I did it like 10 minutes ago.
Nice.
How you doing, Stone? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch over since we're just working.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that too, huh?
Yeah, you got to do your screen.
Gotta do the screen.
On vacation in Austin. Look at you, Stone. Stone, did you get my message? I sent you a Teams message. Two Teams message. One, I did your critiques earlier today, a couple hours ago. What happened?
All right. All right, Sean. So you said you watched a new movie?
I did. Hold on just a second. I can't figure. Trying to get something to work on the stream. I did watch a new movie though. Um, All right, there we go. Yeah, I did watch a new movie. I watched what was it called? No Sudden Move. Is it so? Is it new? Is it brand new?
I think it just came out on Netflix, right?
We watched it on HBO,
Oh no, it is. You're right. It is HBO.
HBO Max, and it was okay. wasn't my favorite movie.
That's Steven Soderbergh, I think, right?
Uh, I don't know.
I believe it is.
I just know it had a lot of people in it. Today we're working on the same things that we were working on last week. Todd's modeling that house, and I'm working on these birds.
Yeah, the 4th of July, we had some guests and stuff in town, so not a lot's happened since the last time we were streaming.
I think we should talk about your guests, Todd.
Oh, my family?
Just kidding.
Nothing too exciting. What did I do?
Lindsay's on the stream asking stuff. Did I watch the trailer for Succession season 3? I didn't. I saw it yesterday, and my first thought was I didn't remember that there was a season 2. Maybe we watched them all together, and I didn't realize there were 2 seasons.
What's that one about?
What's Succession about? Succession is about it's about a family who, like, a huge, I don't know, I don't even know what they're all in. It's just like this gigantic company into like trying to think what kind of company it would be like. They're into everything, a lot of media, and but there's also parts where they're like into theme parks and whatever. But the dad, the guy who runs the company, is this dad is he started the business or founded it or whatever, and they think he's getting sick and dying. So then it's about
I think I've
who's
seen
going to take
the.
over.
Yeah, I think I've seen the trailers for that.
And pretty much all the people are horrible. I think that's the way shows go now. There's nobody good anymore. They're all just awful.
Different shades of horrible.
The show's not bad. I watched the trailer for, what was it called? Scenes from a Marriage. That looks depressing.
Scenes from a Marriage?
It has, who's the guy? Is it Oscar or somebody, or is it Isaac?
Oscar Isaac?
Oscar Isaac, is that his name? He's in it, and Jessica Chastain. It just looks like if you want to be really sad, watch that movie. What was the one a little while ago? It had Scarlett Johansson and then the guy who played Kylo Ren.
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of that. Like when you watch that trailer.
Yeah.
We might have watched that movie. I might have watched that movie. It's really just if you're looking to be depressed. So write that one down, Todd. You're gonna
I'm
want
on it.
you're gonna want to see it.
Sounds good. Actually, I started watching last night. I started watching Bill and Ted Face the Music. I actually quite like it. It's still so ridiculously stupid, but it's hilarious. But there are certain people in my household who do not appreciate the talents of one Keanu Reeves.
Keanu, some movies, not too bad. Some, though, not too good. Was Stone is asking you a question, Todd.
Oh, wait.
Was the Reaper
Was
in
the
it?
Reaper in that one too? Yes, he is in that one. I think he's in it more than I've seen. I'm only about halfway through it. I only get like little pockets of time to watch. So, but yeah, the Reaper's in it. He is awesome.
I think our tastes and shows are slightly different. Seems like.
Our shows?
Yeah.
I think they overlap. I'd say that they diverge into something. I'm super excited to watch Fear Street, some of the horror movies that are coming out on Netflix. I know that's not your. I know Lindsay loves them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't watch too many horror, but
I don't watch certain. I only like certain types. There's some stuff I won't watch just because it's too over the top. But I did see the latest trailer for He-Man though, or for I'm sorry, Masters of the Universe.
yeah, I watched another one of those.
Yeah, it just the one that explains more of the story.
I
Is that the one?
I think so.
Yeah, it's we'll see.
You didn't like it when they started explaining the story?
Well, I air quotes story. Uh, I'm not 100% sold.
Thought you liked it.
I like the other trailer because it didn't really do anything.
It was just nonstop action.
Yeah, I thought I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, and then they started like, I don't know, whatever.
They tried to explain things.
Yeah, it's Masters of the Universe, so like, how much can you actually like, what are you actually going to do with that?
Yeah.
Uh, so we'll see. And I'm not always the biggest Kevin Smith fan, so.
Do we have a favorite animated movie or show?
Favorite animated movie or show? Hmm. Do you have a favorite show, Sean?
I don't know of any shows, animated shows that I watch. I'm trying to think.
Most of the stuff that I like is the TV stuff, anyways. Is all the Genji stuff. I like what is it, Primal stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
kind of
that's
fun.
good.
Um, what else is good that I like? I love Scooby Doo, the classic Scooby stuff. So I can always sit and watch.
I'm trying to remember movies. I mean, I like some of the older animated Pixar movies.
You said you like Luca, right?
Yeah, but I was trying to think of the things that I like that are more current. And the only ones that I can really think about, um, so I think probably the ones that I liked from a while ago, the Pixar ones, were because that's when I was like coming up in animation, and so I was really
Yeah.
paying attention to it, um, and it was all new. And I remember going and seeing Ratatouille in the theater when I was a an intern at Rhythm and Hughes, and I remember thinking how amazing it was. And I still really like that one. Like that's a good one for me. And I still like Finding Nemo. I think it's pretty good, pretty funny. I can watch those. Um, and then after that, I really liked Tangled. I thought Tangled was really good with all their animation, and I thought it was a pretty pretty solid story. And then after that, like I can't remember anything that I really liked until uh, I liked Spider Man, and then I like Luca right now. So if I was gonna watch an animated movie right now, I would probably watch one of those two. I mean, I've seen most of them just because of my kids, but um, I don't think many of them are all that great.
Well, there's so much of it now. Back in the day, it was like I remember when I didn't see Toy Story in the theater. I caught that on VHS after it came out. But I did
VHS.
see, yeah, VHS, man, and that 4:3 aspect ratio really sold it. Um, but I did end up seeing Bug's Life. I saw in the theater, and then
Oh,
I remember when I was in school, Monsters Inc. came out,
yeah.
and we all went, a group of us went and saw that. It's like all the people I was in grad school with, we all went and checked that out. And I thought that was amazing. Like I loved it.
Jolie, have we seen the cartoon Saloon? Yes, and I do like all of those. I kind of forgot. So, um, yeah, I've seen all three of them, and I think all three of them are awesome.
Which ones?
So that is The Secret of Kells,
Oh
and
yeah.
then and I'm blanking on their second one. It's the one about trying to see if I have it. The Selkies, by the ocean, and
Song of the Sea? No.
Song of the Sea. Yep. And then they did Wolfwalkers, which is really cool.
I need to see those. I haven't seen any of those yet.
Wolfwalkers is pretty nice. Oh, that's right. They did do The Breadwinner. I have not seen The Breadwinner. I think I have The Breadwinner. Phil got me The Breadwinner. Um, I just haven't watched it.
Started watching The Iron Giant again the other day.
Yeah?
It's on it was on Hulu. And man, that's pretty awesome still.
It's a good one. It's a good movie.
Come on, man. What did I just do?
Yeah, Stone, The Secret of Kells um, was on Netflix for a while, and they might have brought it back. It went off, and they could have brought it back. Um, but yeah, my kids were watching that for a while. They watched it, and then They didn't watch Song of the Sea. I think they only watched it once. But then when Wolfwalkers came out, they watched that a lot. And then they would run around the neighborhood howling.
It's always good.
It was very annoying. There's another one that's actually pretty good, and it's I would say it's probably kind of. Hold on, let's see. See if I got it down here. Uh, Ernest and Celestine. I think that one's pretty cool. I think that's a book series, like a children's book series. They made that one over in. I think they made that over in France. It's pretty good. I like the style of it. It looks kind of like watercolor. I can't remember. I think they made it in. They might have made it in TV Paint. I don't think they made it in Harmony. Probably would have seen if they had made that in Toon Boom.
I know what I saw. I went and saw Cruella. That was actually really good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I liked it.
Did you go to the theater?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're looking for something to do, and my kids had wanted to see that, so we checked it out, and it's actually really well done. I wish they would have done all their live action stuff that way, like all their, their character,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
I watched Aladdin not too long ago.
The Will Smith one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. I watched Independence Day.
Oh, nice.
My kids hadn't seen that, and it was suggested that that would be a fun Fourth of July movie to partake in.
Who suggested that?
Uh, Jamie did, so we watched that. I think they thought it was okay. It parts of it, you know, haven't aged super well.
Did they really like Randy Quaid's character?
Yes. It's basically they lifted Cousin Eddie and put him in an airplane.
Pretty much.
So how could you go
You
wrong?
can't go wrong. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't go wrong with that.
What in the world did I do here? Then I actually caught before I watched Independence Day, I saw Independence Day Resurgence was on television. Is the sequel to Independence Day.
I never saw that one.
I would recommend not. It was not good.
Who's in that one? Like, do they have any of
Uh,
the same people?
a lot of the same people, yeah.
Vivica
Smith,
Fox.
Will Smith is not in it. He bailed. He was smart. He said, "I'm not doing this." But the president guy is in there. Cousin Eddie's not, obviously, because he got, spoiler alert, he got blown up in the first
Spoiler
one.
alert.
Don't want to give too much away here.
Don't want to give too much away from that 1998 classic. When was that made?
96,
96?
96.
That's awesome.
I will say, when that movie first came out, I was pretty impressed with it simply because the scale that it was on was nuts. Like like when they attack the city and stuff and they're like blowing up everything.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
I mean, when it came out, it was fun. I saw that. I mean, it was a fun movie. I don't know if I don't go to enough movies anymore or if they're just different. I feel like movies a long time ago like used to be bigger events. But again,
Yeah,
it could just be because I don't go to movies that much anymore.
not just you. No, I agree with you.
I remember when Home Alone came out,
Oh yeah,
and I went to see that. I don't remember how old I was. I was a kid.
you're like
Um,
26,
yeah, I mean, felt like a kid.
young at heart.
Yeah, young at heart. I was 26. Um, but I remember I had to sit like in the first row. The horrible. You're just like
Oh,
craned
that's
up
the worst.
because it was so crowded.
Yeah, that movie did bonkers at the time. You know, there's a really good, if you're ever interested, on Netflix. They have the movies that made us. They have a special on that one, and they talk about how they actually filmed. Like all the house interior stuff was built inside an elementary school
Oh,
in a
really?
gym. It's nuts. They like rented out a school, like or it was an abandoned school or something like that, and they built all the interior sets in the school.
Huh.
You can never watch it again without thinking about it.
Luckily, I'm not going to watch it again, so.
Oh, you're going to watch it again, and your kids are going to laugh.
I don't know if this wing is going to look good.
The one that you're working on.
Yeah. We shall see, I guess. Stone, you're on vacation and you're watching our stream. Shouldn't you be going out and having fun?
What are you talking about? What could be better?
This is fun. All right. Here's my cheat sheet that I drew of all my wings, if anyone's curious. That I'm then trying to rebuild back in here.
I just don't want it to look like garbage.
What?
The wings.
Any of the stuff I'm doing? Too late.
Oh.
Well, thanks, Stone. He said he's about to go, but wanted to help support.
We appreciate it.
We do appreciate it. So, the being able to adjust your drawings and curves afterwards makes me not pay attention to any of my drawing. So it's so ugly.
You're gonna fix it in post.
I'm gonna fix it in post. Look at how ugly that is. That is hideous. Where's the merch link? We don't have the link.
We do actually.
Do we?
I have one, but the problem is, I'm gonna change it up just a little bit. I need to redo that. I gotta make a note for myself because I'm gonna put it under right now it's under my name. Because when you create it, you can't change it after the fact, which is what I found out after I put everything together. But I will flip it around and get it set up.
one of the great challenges.
Yeah, we gotta get Jeff set up too.
Oh shoot, forgot.
I totally keep forgetting about that, and I have my note staring at me every day. I can see if he's available on a Thursday at whatever time this is. And if not, we could do a special one.
Special edition. No banjo? No, I didn't bring it in today. Sorry.
He's banjo shy.
It is not. There's a 99% chance that the banjo will never appear on a, on a live stream.
What if someone said they would donate like a huge amount of money? If we were on the live stream or something like that or we were on the big Giving Day stream and someone would have said, I'll donate $1,000 right now if you'll pick up that banjo and play. You're telling me you still wouldn't play?
Oh, I would definitely play. I didn't. It definitely makes me something that I'm not going to say. But absolutely, if someone was going to donate some money, I would strum away. Todd, if would you play if they were gonna give money?
Would I play what, the banjo?
Sure.
Yeah. It would be amazing. You might pay even more for me to stop.
Todd, do you play anything?
Not anymore.
Oh, what did you play?
What did I play?
Yeah, well, you said
I
not
used
anymore.
to play the saxophone, the piano, and the maracas.
Did you really play the maracas?
No. Oh, I did, just for fun.
Only on the side.
Just on the side, man. No, I stopped playing.
Someone's walking into our
I know. Who's he?
office.
I know who it is.
It's our boss.
To our time.
We're getting talked about.
That's always the best. That was a quick one.
That was fast. Indy's gone.
Out the door.
That's why we need that TV going, because then he would know.
Oh yeah, that we're
He
streaming.
would see us. I think what we actually need, Stone, is Todd playing sexy sax man.
Oh,
We
dude,
need to come as that.
dude, are you talking about the beginning of the Lost Boys?
Oh
Are you
no,
talking about the
that
other
is
guy?
that is incredible. I'm talking about
That is that's the beginning of Lost Boys is the best saxophoning I have ever seen in my life.
he is playing as hard
Dude,
as anyone has ever played the
the fact that
saxophone.
that guy did not catch on fire from the amount of oil that was used is insane, and that could have only made it better.
No, you remember the guy who would play
Yeah, yeah.
George
I know who you're
Michael?
talking about. He'd go into lobbies and stuff like that and just start belting it out.
He went into like a Ross
Yes.
and was just doing it all over.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was hilarious. He was really big for a while there.
He was. What do you think he's doing these days, Todd?
He's still playing that saxophone, Sean. I don't know what he could be doing. He could be doing anything. The YouTube money alone.
Feel like that was before YouTube was
Yeah.
treated as a big. See you later, Stone. Have a good vacation.
See you, Stone. That was nice of him to join.
It was. All right. These are ugly, but
What you got?
they just need to be cleaned up. But I think they'll work. They don't work with going into the original position, but
Yeah.
they're going to be moving so much so quickly that I don't think it's going to matter all that much. What was the that artwork under
You're talking about the character?
the new stuff, the frog and
It's in the folder underneath the character design, and it's called Animals 3. It's a JPEG that you can pull in.
okay. Computer's freezing.
It's never a good thing. How's that new setup working for you?
It's all right, except moving the mouse. I like it, but I have to, when I have to go from the top screen to the bottom screen, I have to drag my mouse to the right to get it to the bottom screen.
Oh, yeah.
If that makes sense.
It looks cool, though.
It what?
It looks cool.
All right. There we go. That's better. Did you have, were you envisioning this frog doing anything special other than just kind of bouncing around?
I thought if he could, so the way he sits, if you look at the, hang on a second, let me, I'm gonna switch my view really quick. If that's okay?
Sure.
It shouldn't mess with anything.
Okay.
Hold on. All right. See how I kind of have him situated there?
Yeah.
What I thought for him is if he can kind of bob a little bit, kind of like squash and stretch up and down to the music.
Yep.
Or whatever. Come on, what's going on? There we go. And the way he's sitting right now, like if his body stays like he's at an angle like this.
Yeah.
Search this up. So what I thought was if his body is more upright like this, but that his one leg is higher and his other leg, so it's almost like he's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then maybe one of his feet, maybe this foot over here or something like that, maybe just kind of taps every once in a while, but just like almost like on a pivot, just like dunk, dunk,
Right.
dunk, dunk,
Okay.
and then he's just bobbing. But that's pretty much it. But if his forearms can kind of stay more glued.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then so it's mostly up in this section here where he's kind of bobbing up and down, kind of back and forth. And then his one leg's just always a little bit higher than the other, just so his positioning kind of feels a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide how to separate. So what I think I'll do is I'll do his front two arms. Those will each be separate, and then he'll have his back legs. Those will be separate, and then I'm just going to do a full-on body.
Yep.
So they'll just really be kind of 5 main pieces, and then the toes, I'll probably separate those as well, kind of like the tail
Cool.
on the bird.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think his nostrils need to be just a little bit bigger because they don't read
Okay.
from distance, just a little bit. But yeah.
All right.
That's what I thought anyways.
Yeah, that's easy, straightforward. Can definitely.
He is a happy-looking frog, Joey. He's super happy. I think I saw that your favorite show is coming back for another season soon, Sean.
My favorite show,
The one with Kevin Costner as a cowboy?
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
All right, I was like, what's my favorite show? And I was trying to think.
Didn't you
So
see that one got pretty ridiculous?
I mean, so over the top. The last episode. What I don't understand is like there's no consequences for anything in these shows. You're like, do the police exist in this world that you're creating? Because like people show up and like set off like actual bombs and just start they come in with like machine guns and they just start shooting up things and it's like normal.
It's up
It's
to
like your
him.
everyday regular like street, main street, and people are just like unloading and nobody really and then it'll be like the next day and nothing has happened. You're like, what? I guess that's just that's the way it goes in Montana
Montana Wild West,
or
man.
Wyoming or wherever it takes place.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Oh man. That was Netflix. They want to buy the show.
Sorry, I'm my work stalled over here. I was getting pinged a whole bunch.
Yeah, I
So
could tell.
I thought you were gonna say what we do in the shadows.
Oh, that's coming back too.
Yeah.
They did a spin-off of that. Did you know that? It's on like the CW or something.
How do they have a spin-off?
Like it's like Vampire Hunters or something. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a spin-off from What We Do in the Shadows that is going to be on like the CW or some kind of offshoot like that.
Weird.
That show is genius.
You what?
The What We Do in the Shadows is absolute genius.
Oh yeah.
What was his name? The bartender.
Oh, what was his name? It
Um,
wasn't
Da-
Dallas
Da-
something, was it?
something Daytona. Jackie Daytona.
Daytona.
That
Oh man, too
might be the
funny.
funniest thing I've seen in a long time.
I go back and watch clips of Colin Robinson, just just when he gets his like superpowers
Yeah.
and he like grows his hair and
Is that the one where he's in the office?
yes, and he you remember he becomes why does he have superpowers though? What is he? I
Well,
can't
there was
remember.
another vampire, wasn't there?
Well, there's the other vampire, the lady from SNL.
Yeah.
Uh, but she's the what is she? She's the emotional vampire, and she
Yes.
like trumps him. He can't get anything from the office. But I think it's when he becomes the manager of the office. and there's just so much power. Do you remember when he's doing the
Oh, that's
conference
right. Yeah,
call
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're
and
right.
he's like doing it through the phone? It's so
Yes.
funny, and he just keeps saying, "Oh, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?" And they're like, "We can hear you." And he's like, "Can you hear me?" And everyone, oh, it's so funny.
I still think one of my favorite episodes was when they took the count out and he ate pizza and then he's like flying through the air because of his
Yes,
projectile vomiting.
yes. Oh, that show is great. You know what I convinced my parents to watch? I
What's that?
watched. I told them they were actually asking. They were like they were looking for a show, and I told them to watch Arrested Development.
Oh
And
no, did they like it?
My dad watched it, and he was like, "That show's pretty funny." I didn't think he would. I didn't think he would probably go for it. Okay, so Jolie is asking, separate from the FX show. I have not heard of. So that's weird that they would do a spinoff of that show.
Hold on. I'm gonna do some research. Let me find it.
All right, good. All right, I'm gonna try to get some work done here.
Yeah, it's called Wellington Paranormal.
Wellington Paranormal. Is that like that must be a spinoff of like the movie then?
Okay, so it's heading to the CW and HBO Max in a joint acquisition. So it's gonna be on HBO Max.
Who's it made by though? Will it be
It's the
made?
same. It's Jermaine Clement.
Oh, awesome. Then I'll watch it.
So well, oh, okay. So apparently it launched on in New Zealand in 2018 and got picked up first time. Okay, so they jointly acquired the show. It says it follows the adventures of two incurious police officers from What We Do in the Shadows movie. It revolves around officers O'Leary and Minogue.
Okay.
They're hardworking, so they investigate supernatural occurrences that arise in the capital of New Zealand on a surprisingly regular basis.
Did you watch the movie?
You know what? I started the movie, and for some reason, I don't think I finished it. I think
I
I fell
mean,
asleep. I was tired when I started it. I know that, so I don't know if I ever went back and actually finished it.
it's the same. I mean, it's the same as the. I mean, different characters, obviously,
Sure.
but the same exact same feel.
All right. I really wish I would have had a plan before I started building this. It just kind of took on a life of its own. But what's fun, so I made it so there's a room upstairs, Sean. So I kind of built the outside after I started the inside, but now I'm modifying the inside just a little bit. So there's an extra little room up here. that people will use it. And then
Yeah.
you start the staircase, you got everything else. You got some of the windows going in the outside and whatnot. So not all of it matches up 1-to-1.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty. Everything is contained in the interior of the house, so you could basically look in from the outside and still see some of what's going on. But
Okay.
we'll see. It should be good enough.
Nice.
Just gotta finish up the signing. I saw a trailer for Space Jam.
Stop it.
What?
Stop it. You talked about
Sorry.
Space Jam last time. I hated it last time. Still hate it now.
No, it got way better.
Uh,
I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. I can't even tell what it's about.
Did you see? Have you seen any of the commercials that they have for it during
Yes.
the finals?
Yes.
And they'll have like the NBA players saying something, and I'm like, you guys should not have had these guys talk. What else is coming out? What shows are coming back? I don't remember what shows are. I knew they were doing a spin-off of that Yellowstone. I didn't know they were doing. I mean, I assumed that they would do another season of the main show.
I don't really know. Well, I'm trying to think what else is coming back anytime soon.
Where's Lindsay when we need her?
Yeah, we need some
She will know.
info dropped.
So it might be hard for me to do the eyes like this. I'm trying to think. Because it has a gradient on it.
Yeah.
And then well, maybe.
What?
I can do just a empty stroke. What I was trying to figure out is how do I do a line, an outline? Because you need that outline to create the shape to then color.
Oh yeah.
But I can do an empty stroke.
Whatever, man. Whatever works.
It'll be fine.
And none of those have that kind of painted over effect on them. They're all just straight color and gradient.
Yeah.
So if we start to figure out how to get the other stuff just kind of layered up on top of it, we can tweak stuff out then too.
new Yogi Bear show?
Yeah, Jellystone.
What is that on?
It's on HBO Max, or it's on Cartoon Network, I think.
So all animated?
It looks different though. It doesn't look like the classic Hanna-Barbera stuff. It looks like uh I don't know what, more modern than that, but it's I'm curious to see how it actually is.
And it's called Jellystone?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm looking at it now. Oh, interesting.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Huh. All right. There's a gradient on the leg, isn't there? The back on both legs, actually.
Slight gradient. It gets
Yeah.
a little bit lighter towards the top.
Yeah.
So quiet.
Focusing. I was leaning over. I was probably not even in the camera.
How's the frog?
Uh, it's fine. I think it'll work. I just have to think about it um, a little bit differently with all the different lines and stuff. But I have the back leg is done. I have part of the body done. So once I figured out the leg, so all the other legs will be fine. Just gotta kind of organize the body a little bit. Yeah, Derek, this is the frog is more Banjo Bird stuff. So the frog is just a character who's going to be kind of sitting in the back, just kind of bobbing up and down. So you can kind of see. So I got to make the frog, and then the worm, and then the fish. And earlier I was working on the orange bird with his wing and trying to get a flap cycle going on that. And it's pretty close. Just got to clean it up some, and then dump it into my animation so I can get that going, and we'll see how that looks. See if it looks all right. All right. Oh, it's 2:30 already, Todd.
Oh my goodness. Time flies.
Time flies. I'm gonna go try running with my running group today.
Nice.
It's been 5 months since I've
5 months.
5 months since almost to the day. I looked back and it was like February 10th was the last time that I was tagged in one of their running things. So, anyways,
Oh, they're gonna be disappointed.
they already know I'm coming. I told them the other day. They were excited.
Oh my gosh, Sean's coming back. Wow, this is gonna be so.
Oh,
that
yes.
guy. Oh, man, that guy.
Such a jerk.
Man, just don't know what to think about that guy.
All right. I gotta close all these windows.
You what?
I gotta close all these windows. All like my email dinging and my Teams dinging.
Too much dinging.
Too much dings. Too many dings.
Uh,
Hey, what do you think about doing? I don't think I've asked you. Free play again in like September.
oh man, are they still around?
They are. I looked them up yesterday because
Really?
I was thinking about it. Yeah, they're still doing stuff.
Still free playing?
Still.
Dude, I think that would be cool. We did a lot of fun stuff last time.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
I think that would be, especially after everything that happened this past year, that would be something fun. We can get some others to partake.
If they want to, if they so choose. Oh man, I'm wearing down. I gotta admit. Part of it is that I'm standing the whole time.
That is tough. Yeah, I'm just about. I don't know. We'll see what happens with this. Oh man, I think you should just start that again.
Start what again? The frog?
All of it.
Yeah, just delete it. I'm gonna look up how to control these gradients a little bit better because right now they just I don't know what they're looking at when they like whether it's a linear or it's a radial.
Mhm.
I don't know what it's like where its point is, and right now I don't feel like I can change it. There's got to be a way to change it, but it won't let me go from like light at the top to dark at the bottom. It wants to shift everything side to side, even the radial.
That's weird.
Oh, you don't care, Todd.
I do care. Oh man. Yeah, I haven't gotten to that part of the stuff that I've been watching about how to control the art, how to control the gradients or that kind of stuff. But I know there's some things up there in the video stuff that I posted.
Yeah.
All right, man, I'm just about done with this house.
Okay.
So I got a street in the front,
Yeah.
a little mailbox. I'm gonna put a couple of lights up here. It's just like small little detail stuff at this point, and then just kind of like dressing it out a little bit more. But I mean, you can pretty much shoot it from any angle.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's got the interior. It'll have another window punched out inside of here, and you'll be able to turn stuff on and off, and I'll bundle it all up really nice and neat. But
Nice.
I think overall it's looking pretty good.
You did it.
I did it. First animation set, just about done. Do you want me to make like this brick? I was just gonna have this piece like this. Do you want me to? I don't know. I'll wobble some of this stuff. I'll add a little bit of character to it. But do you want me to put separate bricks down here? Or use or just
I don't think
slab?
you. I don't think you need to.
Okay.
If you want to, you can, but I don't think it's necessary.
All right. I'm just gonna leave it like this then.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't bother. Is the other side different?
Which side?
You have the left side that you were just showing the bricks, and then you have the right side.
Yeah, this side's not done.
Oh, okay.
That's just a temp piece. I'm going to change the color of it a little bit, but I'm going to add just one more little row of smaller plants in front, just little spheres.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to put some of those down there. And I think what I'll do is just make one tree for the front. That's just spheres.
Yeah.
With the cylinder.
Okay.
So
You're gonna do individual leaves for everything, though, right?
I was planning on it, yeah. And I was going to make each one serrated with geometry.
Yeah.
So I can really get in there. And if someone wanted to animate to it, they could like pluck a single leaf and hold it. It'll look really sharp.
I think that's absolutely necessary. If you didn't do it, I mean, no one would be interested in it. For anybody who is still left and watching. Oh, there's. Is that Chris Pohl? I think that is Chris Pohl. How are you doing, Chris? Now he's shy. Now he doesn't want to talk.
That's how it always works.
Chris, are you still at Rooster Teeth? Fine, Chris, fine.
He left.
He left. He's like, I am definitely out of here. Oh, perfect. This is going to be a good time to stop.
Will it crash?
Oh, it crashed. All I was trying to do was move drawing layers. And it just went away.
Well then, I guess we're finished.
Just like that. Oh man, that was weird. All right. You at a stopping point?
Oh, I'm at a stopping point. All right.
You've been at a stopping point since 2 o'clock?
No, I'm good. Yep, I'm done though.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, those who did. Jolie, Israel. Israel's there. Hey, good to see you too, Israel. Derek, and Chris. Chris ran away. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. And we will see you. We'll be back. We'll be next Thursday, I think. Right?
Yep.
And I'll make sure I tweet it out this time too, like I did today. All right, everybody. See you next time.
Later.